Welcome to Solo Parenting, the podcast for single and solo parents. I'm your host, Jennifer Gill. Here we talk parenting, self-care, finances, relationships, healing, and building a life you love. You're not alone. Let's get started.
Picture this. You walk into the kitchen after a long day, and the counter is a colorful avalanche. Finger paint pictures, spelling tests, a lopsided paper heart taped to a napkin. You love every single thing in that pile, and yet the sight of it makes your chest tighten. You tell yourself you'll deal with it this weekend, but the pile grows, and with it, the guilt. Sound familiar? Welcome to Solo Parenting. I'm Jennifer Gill. If you're a solo parent juggling a million tiny things, this 5-minute trick might be the little win you didn't know you needed. Let's get into it. Start with a 2-pile triage. Set a 2-minute timer. That's all. Pull everything onto the counter and make 2 piles. One that you want to celebrate right now, and a second pile to deal with quickly in a moment. Call them Keep Today and One Touch Later, if that helps. But keep the language gentle.
The point is speed. If a drawing makes you smile in that 2-minute window, let it live in the display pile. If it feels fine but not special, into the later pile it goes. And if your heart says maybe, lean toward later. We'll handle those with a single touch, so nothing important gets tossed by accident.
I did this one night after soccer practice. 2 minutes, and I felt instant relief. The timer helps you stop overthinking and actually win the small battle against clutter. Next, do a one-touch digitize. Grab your phone, open the camera, and take a single photo of each piece in the later pile. No fuss, no perfect lighting, no cropping. Snap and keep moving. Use a simple file name like child name, year, label. For example, Ava 2026 Sunflower, or drop them into a folder called Keepsakes. If you prefer a scanning app that auto-crops, that's fine, but the phone photo is often fastest. Store those photos where you already look, your phone's photo album or a cloud folder. That small step protects the memory and frees your counters without a lot of worry. Now, celebrate the pieces you kept for today. Pick a spot on the fridge, a clip on a string, or a small frame, and let them live there for about 3 weeks. See them, enjoy them. You'll smell last night's pasta on the counter, and maybe notice the glue still drying on a paper crown. And that small display says, yes, this mattered. After 3 weeks, snap a photo of the display if you want, then decide. Does this go into the shoebox keepsake? Get digitized if you missed it? Or quietly recycle? The display gives the work a moment in the sun before you make the call.
Then, archive smartly. Keep 1 small box per child. Shoebox size is perfect. And limit what goes inside. Think 1 or 2 flat pieces per school year, plus anything truly meaningful. Add a tiny note with a date and 1 line, where it was from or what your child said about it. Those little notes are gold 5 years from now. Finally, bring your child in, age appropriately.
With toddlers, make it simple. Which of these do you want on the fridge?
For older kids, ask them to choose 1 favorite to go into the keepsake box or 1 to photograph. Say it like this: you get to pick what's special. If they stall, give them a small limit. Pick 3 and be done. A few practical safety notes. Digitize before you recycle if anything worries you. If you're wiped out, do the 2-minute triage now and finish the rest another night. And if a piece truly feels like a keeper, it goes in the shoebox. No second guessing. Quick recap. 2-minute, 2-pile sort. 1-touch photos with simple names. A short rotating display so each piece gets seen. A small dated keepsake box, and include your child in the decision in a way that fits their age. Emotionally, you get less guilt and more calm. Practically, you get a system that actually fits into busy nights. Here's a tiny action you can do tonight. Set a 5-minute timer, clear that counter with the 2-pile method, and take quick photos of the later pile. That small move breaks the cycle and gives you a win before bed. If you want a printable Keepsake Triage checklist and a sample naming template, join our email list and I'll send both straight to your inbox. It's a free sheet made for nights like this. Quick, kind, and no perfection required. Thank you so much for listening to Solo Parenting. I hope today's episode reminded you that you're stronger than you think and that you're never alone on this journey. Keep showing up for yourself and your family, one day at a time. Remember, you don't have to parent alone. Until next time, take care of yourself.
Thanks for listening to Solo Parenting. If today's episode helped you, be sure to follow, leave a review, and share with another solo parent. Until next time, take care of yourself. You've got this.